Jeannie. We miss her so much, and we just hope that she is feeling better. But back with us again today as guest co-host is attorney, author, and the latest New York housewife, Ebony K. Williams. What's up, Ebony?
What's up, Queen? Y'all again, Lonnie, Adrian, Garcelle. Love y'all.
We are so happy to have you here again. Okay, are you up for a little girl chat?
No, I am, girl. Let's get into it.
Let's go. First up, the very anticipated Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion dropped yesterday on HBO Max to celebrate the show's 30th anniversary. I can't believe that it's been 30 years. But
wow,
what really shocked people is that Will Smith sat down with the original Aunt Viv, who we love and we've had on our show, Janet Hubert. So Will and Janet actually had a heart-to-heart separate from the other cast. And get this, you guys, it was actually their first on-screen appearance together in 27 years. Now, obviously, It is no secret that Janet had beef with Will and the show for firing her and recasting the role of Aunt Viv with another actress. Now, both Will and Janet have spoken out against one another publicly in the past, so it was just nice for fans to see them finally bury the hatchet. Ladies, the big question is, how long do you think is just too long when it comes to holding a grudge?
I'm still holding on to a couple. I've got a couple.
Oh man, I think 5 minutes is too long, y'all. I gotta be candid. And listen, I followed this grudge deeply because I live for Janet Hubert. She's a Juilliard trained thespian, honey, and I know that she was really hurt, which is why she held on to it, and probably why you're still holding on to something too, Miss Garcelle. So I do get that we're human and we have that experience, but like in the era of COVID, like people are dropping and not coming back, and you never know the minute nor the hour that you could be taken. So I think it's important to just kind of say how you feel, get it off your chest, and be able to move forward.
I agree.
I
agree. And that's what I was going to say. I am holding on to a few, but I'm ready to let them go, especially after reading this. But like everybody here, I mean, I fell in love with those characters. So I didn't want to know there was any beef. Just like when I found out Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker didn't get along. Like, I don't want to know that stuff because we fell in love with those characters and we want to see them. But you know what? I think you're right, Ebony. I think, as you get older, as you're maturing, as you're seeing that life is so fleeting and so quick, you want to sort of mend those things. So I may make a few calls this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
I may. I didn't say I would. I said I may.
And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I'm not making any calls.
Why?
Because I believe that you absolutely should forgive, not for that person, but for yourself. And if you find yourself actively every single day talking about this person, thinking about them, like, that's not okay. Like, you have to find healing. And we always say that the healing is not the other person's responsibility, it's your own. But I do believe in not forgetting. Like, let us not forget that who people are. And like Maya Angelou said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. I am a believer in that. So I believe that, while I'm not going to be sitting up here talking about these people or making videos on Instagram, being obsessed low-key with them and my anger with them or the hurt that they may have caused me, I do believe it's okay to recognize, I don't want to have that person in my life, or I don't want to be that person's friend. And that is okay to decide. So in that case,
when it comes
you can hold on to it.
Yeah, when it comes to the whole Janet and Will thing, I mean, come on. They replaced her with somebody that didn't look nothing like her. And I was like, wait a minute. So y'all just not go give us...
That was
weird. Shout out to Maxine Reed, but they don't look alike. No, they don't.
They don't look like... So now we got to go dark skin Aunt Viv, light skin Aunt Viv, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I think you can let go of grudges after a certain amount of years. But sometimes, so 30 years, I think, okay, they like, let's just get it over with and let's get it. But I do believe you have to be careful because sometimes I think that this hurt her career. I think she is a wonderful
I agree
actress,
with you.
But I think that hurt her career. And sometimes speaking out hurts your career. Because if you notice, Will went on. He became a superstar.
He sure
and
did.
And it's like, so I wish that there were things that I could have not said early on in my career. And just
Really?
being just truthful, I wish there were things that I would not have
Really?
said. And so I learned, and I tell young people today, sometimes when you get into a fight with people, just don't say nothing. That don't mean that you
Right,
lost.
take a few days.
That don't mean that you're wrong. Sometimes silence is the best thing, and let the process play itself out. I think she would have had a different type of career. And not saying that, her career, whatever, but I just wanted to see more of her. This woman could dance, she could act, she could do everything. And
She's
I don't
amazing.
know if that one thing actually, hurt her career. So just be careful when you're talking about grudges
Also-
and holding grudges.
Also, if
Good
years
advice.
later you see that person has not changed and they're still that toxic person that they were when you didn't want to be their friend, I think it's okay to recognize that, and you don't have to, have moments like this. I think I think Will and both Janet saw growth in one another, and that's why they were able to make amends.
Yeah, and put the
I
egos
hope so.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Adrian. I think you can forgive, but don't forget who people are. And also, I misspoke, y'all. It was the good Daphne Reed. Shout out to her, who was light skinned.
Right, Daphne Reed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's no, and it's like, and we love the light skin, on Viv too. We love Daphne, but it's a lesson in all of this, I think, about forgiveness. It's a lesson about, not speaking too soon or too harshly on people, because you never know what the future is going to hold. So with that said, while some people think soccer superstar David Beckham can make anything look good, his wife, Spice Girl Victoria, doesn't exactly agree. Victoria recently posted a picture of her and her boo-boo to the ground, but all people wanted to comment on were David's big old boots. So Victoria decided to join in. She posted on her Instagram story that the boots made David look like Gaston, the villain from
Gaston.
Gaston, the villain from Beauty and the Beast. Ladies, what would you do if your man was wearing something that made him look like a cartoon character? What would you do?
I mean, you do your best. You do your best. You try to tell him, babe, that don't look cute. You try to offer other options. Like, oh man, you know what would look fly with that? You should put those other sneakers on instead. Israel has fallen in love with Crocs, guys. Like, my sister bought him a pair of Crocs for her new house. And it's just disturbing. It is just, I'm just not a fan.
Disturbing.
She bought them for me too. They act like you walking on water like Jesus when you put them on. And I just don't think that's true. I mean, yeah, they're comfortable, but you could find a pair of other shoes that are just as comfortable and don't look as crazy, in my opinion.
Okay, well, I have something I want to get your ladies' opinion on. Okay, my boyfriend James, he wanted to go glass shopping for eyewear, right? He didn't tell me. He went, got the glasses, and he put it on Facebook. Now, here's the picture. Now, he thought he was fishing for compliments. He didn't check with me, because I would have told him. First of all, that's a bad pose, okay? You need to check with Adrian about poses. Secondly, the glasses don't look right. And so in the comments in Facebook, he thought he was going to get a bunch of, oh my God, it looks so great. No, they was like, it's a no for me. It's a no.
Oh no.
They too big. His poor little feelings was hurt.
Oh,
And I said, that's what you get when you don't check with me. That's why you don't.
Let me
your
see
hair
the
check
picture
with me.
again.
Wearing glasses. Put it back up for people to see. Look, they're too big.
They're not that
I don't think
bad.
they're bad. I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're bad at all. But he should have taken you.
Thank you, Garcelle.
He should have taken you.
Now he gonna learn
Yeah.
his lesson. He's gonna learn. Ebony, you over there being quiet. You new to the family. Go on and tell them they don't look
No,
right.
you know what? I don't think the glasses were bad, Lonnie. But of course, you are the style queen of the partnership. So heck yeah, he should have taken you with him.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man,
I love
take
it.
your women with you. Okay, that's all we asking.